Overthinking is a common issue that many people struggle with daily. It's the process of constantly dwelling on the same thoughts, often worrying about the future, or obsessing over past mistakes. This mental loop can drain your energy, affect your productivity, and keep you from making decisions. However, with the right strategies and mindset, you can overcome this habit and regain control of your thoughts. Let's discuss some practical steps to help you stop overthinking and improve your mental clarity. The first step in stopping overthinking is to understand what's causing it. Overthinking often stems from fear, anxiety, or self-doubt. You may fear failure, be uncertain about the future, or constantly question your abilities. By identifying the root cause, you can start addressing the real issue rather than focusing on the symptoms. For example, if your overthinking comes from a fear of failure, work on building self-confidence and accepting that failure is a natural part of growth. Once you pinpoint the source, it becomes easier to manage your thoughts. Mindfulness is the practice of staying present in the moment without judgment. When you focus on the present, your mind has less room to worry about the past or future. Mindfulness can be achieved through meditation, breathing exercises, or simply being aware of your surroundings. For instance, when you find yourself overthinking, pause and take deep breaths. Notice your body's sensations, the sounds around you, or the feeling of your breath entering and leaving your body. This simple exercise can help break the cycle of negative thoughts and bring you back to the present. Overthinking often occurs when we have to make a decision, especially when faced with multiple choices. To combat this, set a time limit for yourself when making decisions. For example, if you're deciding what to wear, give yourself 5 minutes to choose an outfit. If you're trying to make a bigger decision, such as whether to take a new job, set a deadline for when you'll make your choice. Having a time limit forces you to think critically and prevents you from getting stuck in an endless loop of doubt and second-guessing. Overthinking often involves worrying about things that are out of our control. Whether it's other people's opinions, future outcomes, or past mistakes, dwelling on these uncontrollable factors only increases your anxiety. Instead, focus on what you can control. Make a list of the things you have power over, such as your actions, reactions, and attitude. Shift your energy towards taking action in these areas, rather than obsessing over things you cannot change. By focusing on your sphere of influence, you'll reduce the mental clutter and feel more empowered. One of the main causes of overthinking is negative self-talk. When you constantly tell yourself things like, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed," it's easy to spiral into overthinking. To stop this cycle, challenge your negative thoughts. Ask yourself if they are based on facts or assumptions. Often, you'll find that these thoughts are irrational and exaggerated. Replace them with more realistic and positive affirmations. For example, instead of thinking, "I always mess things up," tell yourself, "I'm learning and growing from my experiences." This shift in mindset will help break the pattern of overthinking. Overthinking often paralyzes us, making it difficult to take any action. However, the best way to stop overthinking is to start doing something. Action helps interrupt the cycle of overthinking and gives you a sense of progress. Even small steps, such as making a to-do list or completing one task, can help. When you take action, you shift your focus from thinking to doing, which can be a powerful way to silence the noise in your head. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Progress is more important than perfection. Certain situations or environments can trigger overthinking. For example, constantly scrolling through social media or comparing yourself to others may lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. To reduce overthinking, identify your triggers and limit your exposure to them. If social media is a trigger, consider taking a break or setting specific times when you can use it. If certain people or conversations cause you to overthink, set boundaries, or limit your interactions. Creating a more positive and supportive environment can help reduce the factors that fuel your overthinking. A healthy routine that includes regular exercise, a balanced diet, and enough sleep can significantly reduce overthinking. Physical activity helps reduce stress and releases endorphins, which improve your mood. A healthy diet supports brain function, while proper sleep ensures your mind is well rested and less prone to overanalyzing things. By taking care of your physical health, you'll find it easier to maintain a clear and calm mind. In addition, developing routines for tasks like work, meals, and relaxation can give you a sense of structure and reduce the uncertainty that often leads to overthinking. Sometimes, overthinking can be eased by simply talking things out with someone you trust. Whether it's a friend, family member, or therapist, sharing your thoughts with someone else can provide a new perspective and help you see things more clearly. Often, when we keep our thoughts to ourselves, they become magnified and distorted. By discussing your worries with someone else, you may find that they aren't as overwhelming as you thought. In addition, talking about your concerns can give you the emotional support you need to feel more grounded. A lot of overthinking comes from trying to predict or control the future. You might worry about how a situation will turn out, or what others will think of you. The truth is, none of us can predict the future, and trying to do so only leads to anxiety and frustration. Accepting this uncertainty is a key part of stopping overthinking. Instead of trying to foresee every possible outcome, focus on doing your best in the present moment. Trust that things will unfold as they should, and remind yourself that worrying about the future won't change it. Perfectionism is often at the heart of overthinking. When you strive for perfection, you put immense pressure on yourself to avoid mistakes, which leads to constant self-doubt and over-analysis. To break this cycle, give yourself permission to make mistakes. Accept that no one is perfect, and that mistakes are a natural part of learning and growing. By embracing imperfection, you free yourself from the unrealistic expectations that fuel overthinking. This mindset allows you to take action without the fear of failure holding you back. Lastly, practice gratitude and positive reflection. At the end of each day, take a few moments to reflect on the things you're grateful for. This simple practice can help shift your focus from what's going wrong to what's going right. Positive reflection also helps counterbalance the tendency to overthink negative experiences. By cultivating gratitude, you train your mind to focus on the present and appreciate the positive aspects of life, which can significantly reduce the habit of overthinking. In conclusion, stopping overthinking is not an overnight process. It requires self-awareness, patience, and consistent effort. By practicing mindfulness, challenging negative thoughts, taking action, and focusing on what you can control, you can gradually break the cycle of overthinking and achieve a more peaceful and focused mind. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection, so be kind to yourself as you work through this process.